Hi everybody, welcome to a Brooks Berdan unboxing video, and nobody likes videos better than the ones we do unboxing in. It's really exciting because I'm standing in front of Magico boxes. These are Magico S7s, the biggest speaker in their S line. But we're going to talk about today is the Magico A1, Magico's most affordable speaker. It's very exciting. Before we get too much further, let me ask you, if you're watching on YouTube, please go ahead, subscribe to our channel, and ring the little notification bell so that you'll get a notification next time we do an exciting video. And if you can, like the video too. We really appreciate that. We appreciate everybody who's been watching the channel, and thank you so much. We've been here in Monrovia for 31 years. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, please like our video and share it with a friend who might have some common interests. The Magico A1 speaker has a retail price of $7,400. And to be under $10,000 for a Magico speaker is really quite revolutionary. For them to be so affordable, and you know, $7,000 for an affordable speaker sounds kind of crazy, but when you consider some of their best speakers, like the speakers in the M line, start at around $60,000 and go up from there. To get that kind of performance and design and engineering and expertise and sound reproduction at a significantly lower price is a real opportunity. So let's go unbox them now. We're very large supporters and fans of the Magico speakers. And I'm just going to give a brief highlight of how the A1 integrates into the Magico line. Just to my right here, this is the A3. And this tweeter is the tweeter we're going to see in the A1. The S line, this is the smallest speaker in the S line. We saw the S7s before we came into the sound room here. There is S1, S3, where's S3? S3, S5, and S7. Then we go to the M line. That is one of the most refined speakers available. And in the M line, this is the brand new M2. There's also an M3 and M6. So after we get this open and we start talking, we'll reference how these other speakers have made such an impact in the design of the A1. This is one of the preliminary or very early production speakers. We're lucky as a dealership. We were the first dealership in the country to get our orders in because we knew this was going to be a smash success. And this is one of the very first. This is, I believe, set 4 of speakers to ship from Magico, and we are one of the very first dealers to receive these. Very honored to be that special. Let's open them up and give them a look and a listen. Okay, now that we have them out of the box, let's talk about them a little bit. The first thing I'm going to tell you is these were a lot of work to unbox. They are heavy. Very, very substantial is the best way I can phrase it. To move them and pick them up, it feels like there's bricks inside. Let's talk about the enclosure. The enclosure is made from aircraft-grade aluminum. This is 3/8 inch thick, 6061 T6 aircraft-grade aluminum. And it's similar to the enclosure that Magico used for their Q1. And it uses advanced materials not only for sealing the enclosure, but also to brace it and damp it and do lots of other engineering techniques that are eliminating resonances. So when we put energy in, we get the energy out without the influences of the cabinet. Let's talk a little bit about the tweeter. This is a pure beryllium tweeter, and it's the same tweeter that we see here in the A3. These are patterned after the other Magico tweeters like we see in the S line and in the M line. I don't know if I'm out of the shot here. Like we see in the S line and the M line. Similar geometry with a 28mm dome that's based on the M series tweeter. It uses a customized neodymium motor system that's encased in a special aluminum casting. Then they use a high-grade dampening material behind the voice coil in a dampening chamber to cancel the resonances from the back pressure that's generated. It's very high power handling, has massive dynamic capabilities, and very good at extended what we call linear voice coil movements. So we get a lot of travel out of the voice coil. Okay, we've been talking a lot about how engineering from previous Magico high-tech speakers has influenced the design of this speaker. But there's an all-new part to this speaker, and that's this 6.5-inch mid-bass driver. It's been newly developed specifically for the A1. So what that means is it's been optimized by mathematically and computer simulation to work in this cabinet for this purpose. It has a 39mm pure titanium voice coil. And what's so important about having titanium is the way that it interacts with the magnets. The magnets in the motor system of this speaker, of this driver, are extra large to surround and just engulf that 39mm voice coil in a very dense and uniform magnetic field. It's the energy going through that voice coil that's going to propel it either in or out. The sealed box is what's going to give this such a tight bass. Not being ported, it is far less influenced by its surroundings. Basically, your room that you listen to these in, it's not going to have the opportunity to be boomy in that environment. The cone material is a multi-wall material. It's a carbon fiber cone with a layer of XG nanographene. Nanographene is a single molecule, very high strength to weight ratio. So what we get is a cone that's light and agile, but very strong. Let's talk a little bit about the crossover. The components used in all of the Magico crossovers come from Monrovia of Germany. Monrovia of Germany makes some of the very finest crossover components available to speaker manufacturers. And in the Magico tradition, the best, only the best will do. It's an elliptical crossover, and it's a 24 dB per octave Linquist-Riley filter. And what that means is there's a very sharp curve down where the tweeter rolls off, and a very sharp curve where the woofer stops before the tweeter comes in, so you don't get them interfering with each other. This maximizes frequency bandwidth while preserving linearity and reduces what we call intermodulation distortion. It minimizes the effect of these two speakers fighting each other at the point where the tweeter stops and the woofer starts. Now comes one of the most exciting parts. I'm going to get some of these other speakers out of the way, and we're going to give these a listen. At this point, I've got to stop and say a special thank you and appreciation to Alon Wolf. What an amazing design this is. I've been selling Magicos for 6 years, and this is one of the very most impressive speakers, largely due to its size and price point. $7,400 for a pair of Magicos that sound like this. If any $7,000 speaker can be a bargain, it's this one. Alon, you hit it out of the park. For those of you that don't know, Alon is the brain behind Magico. So in the box we get an extra set of spikes and little discs for those spikes in case you want to remove these beautiful chromed feet and put on spikes. You get the nice little Magico card and the Magico microfiber towel. That was helpful because I used that to clean a little residue from the tape that held on the foam, protecting the tweeter in shipment. Let's get those out of our way. I'm ready to play these for you, and I'm so excited for you to hear them. Let's start.
They should be like Friday nights. They should make me feel alive. Feel like we
That's the artist is Bozzy singing Paradise. I want to thank everybody for watching there. These are amazing. If you're interested, I hope you call me up. I'd love to sell you these because you're going to be so happy. My name is Ken. I'm the sales director here at Brooks Berdan. I will respond to your emails and your comments below. Please subscribe to our channel. Ring the notification bell so you'll know next time we do another one of these exciting videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye-bye.